Learn about a country every day. Maldives. The Maldives is an island nation in the Indian Ocean, consisting of 26 atolls running from north to south. There are 1,192 islands scattered across an area of 90,000 square kilometers, but only 185 of these islands are inhabited. As the smallest country in Asia, the Maldives has a land area of only 298 square kilometers. The country is divided into 21 administrative divisions, including 18 administrative atolls, as well as the cities of Malé, Adu, and Fuvahmulah. The capital, Malé, is home to nearly a quarter of the country's population, but its own area is only 1.96 square kilometers. As a result, the city is visibly crowded, with a population density as high as 120,000 people per square kilometer. In the south, Adu boasts the country's longest road, but it is only about 14 kilometers long. This road connects the various islands via reefs. In addition, Malay's Velana International Airport is located on the separate island of Hulhulé, which means that after landing, you still need to take a boat or a seaplane to reach Malé. However, the China-Maldives Friendship Bridge, which opened in 2018, has successfully connected Malé Island and Hulhulé Island. It is worth mentioning that all the islands in the country are located on the Chagos-Lakadai Ridge. This underwater volcanic plateau stretches from the southern tip of India all the way to the central Indian Ocean. Its southern part, Chagos, is currently a British overseas territory, while the northern Lakshadweep Islands were assigned to India during British colonial rule and are now the smallest union territory of India. In the middle, of course, is the Maldives. The country's chain of atolls is mainly divided into three parts, separated by the Cardiva Channel in the north and the Equatorial Channel in the south. However, because these islands are so small, there are no rivers within the Maldives, and the country's average elevation is only 1.2 meters. A major tsunami could easily flood the entire nation. At the same time, due to the poor and highly alkaline soil, only 10% of the land in the Maldives is suitable for cultivation, which means that most of the country's food relies on imports. However, as a country with a highly developed tourism industry, the Maldives has vigorously promoted tourism since the 1970s. Since then, its economy has rapidly taken off, and this has also boosted the nation's fishing, shipping, and manufacturing industries. With the rise in local employment rates, the country's per capita GDP has now reached $12,500, making it by far the wealthiest nation in South Asia. In terms of population, the country has about 450,000 people, making it the least populous country in Asia. Over 98% of the population practices Islam, and more than 80% of its citizens are Maldivians. Maldivians are also known as the Divehi people. The Divehi people originated from India and Sri Lanka, and later gradually migrated and settled in the Maldives. Overall, the Maldives boasts paradise-like scenery, but it also has geographical vulnerabilities. Although it is a wealthy country in South Asia, it now faces the predicament of most of its territory being submerged due to rising global sea levels.